Hi y'all, I wanted to share with you today my new spice system, how I keep my spices together and how I use them. About a year ago, I had gotten these containers at Dollar Tree, and I used to lay them flat in my drawer. That's why the writing is here. But then I started setting them up. That's why the writing is on top. And I felt like they were, the only place I could keep them was a little too far away from where I was working. Plus, they took up more room than I really wanted. So, I thought a lot about what could I use instead that would be more compact and easy to get to and all that. So I came up with what I'm getting ready to show you. And it's pretty different, but I think it's going to work real well. So I'm going to show you now what it is. And it comes like this. The ones I'm going to use today have been washed and all. But when you buy them, they come wrapped. And they're a huge test tube. And then they come with the lid. And you just fill it and put your lid on it. And I bought a pen. The only color they had was white. It'd be much better if it was black or a color. But it says it's oil-based, Sharpie brand. You have to shake it up and keep pouncing it to make the ink come through. It says it writes on glass and metal and all kinds of things. So anyway, this will be fine, and if it's not, I'll get a different color. But I'm going to show you, I'll put this one over here. I'm going to show you just how it's going to look. So here is my funnel, and here are some test tubes I have laid out, plus some lids. So I looked and looked to try to find the size of these, and I could not find them. I know they're a 50 milliliter or bigger. What you'll probably have to do is go on the internet, and usually your spices come in 3 ounces, or this one's 2.62. But see what size that the 3 ounce or whatever will fit in this. I hope that made sense. But I bought these once, and I had bought them too small, so I'm going to use them to separate beads and things. But just get a big test tube bottle. So I'm hoping that all the spice goes in. And just fill it up. And I do have a little left that I'll just have to put, it's about to right there, that I'll have to just put in the drawer and refill this when the time comes. But then just put the cap on it. Well, it's wanting to go crooked, but it will go straight. Yeah, there you go. So that is my garlic salt, and now I'm going to take my pen, and it says once this dries it's going to stay on here and it's not going to smudge or come off, so I am hoping that's what happens. But I may have to abbreviate, I'm not sure. Okay. So I can see it if the light's not making a glare on it. But what I think I'm going to do is just take a black Sharpie and write over this, and I think that would make the black Sharpie stay on a lot better, because with these that I showed you, I would every couple times I use these, I would have to rewrite what it was, because it just, as you can see, it just comes off. And that was with the Sharpie. So here's what it looks like. And then, like I say, I'll just write over it with a black Sharpie, and hopefully it will stay. And if not, I'll just keep looking till I find a black or another color paint pen and use that. So I'm going to fill up one more, and this one is my bay leaves, which, you know, I love bay leaves. Or, yeah, bay leaves in my cooking. I think when you have to measure into a spoon or something, this would be pretty easy to measure. And there's just a tiny bit left in there, but I'll keep it until I need to refill. And now, this is what it looks like. Okay, and that's what that looks like. And it being white on silver doesn't help. But like I say, if I'm looking at it and it's not a glare, there's really no problem seeing what it says. Now what I'm going to do is take this little basket, and I'm going to take my spices when they're filled, and I'm going to put them in here. And I have a little spot by my stove that I will set these in. And then when I need something, I can just see in there what I need and grab it out and use it. And if this outer edge or outer shell becomes dirty, I can just take my rag and wipe it down, stick it back in here, and there's room for a whole lot of these. And if I see that I need more room, I'll just get a bigger basket. So this is my new spice, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just my new way of doing spices where it's handier. And I hope that maybe this was an idea that you could use and make your life a little bit easier too. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.